Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw on to first to take care of him. And the home second has been a quick one so far. Already 2 gone
Batting
now.
ninth, the first baseman
for Houston, Frank Hubble. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Leading off
we're
with the
still in
Mariners.
the early stages of
right
this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa scooped up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
This is foul right side. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks,
Leading up for the Astros,
here's George Springer as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
That we went deep.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Pulled toward right center field. Jackson on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One out now in the Houston 3rd, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to... Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Big number 67 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot,
Third
the ball
baseman,
starts
number
traveling.
2.
Dan, what's your take?
Well,
Alex.
that's exactly what happens, D-Roll.
Rick
Come out of
Bear.
spring training in a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
The windup and the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Now
Boy,
batting,
D-Roll, that looked
the
like
catcher.
extra bases right
And
off
in
the bat. This thing caroms
Alvarez.
off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. Gamble makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. The Astros on top, 5-1. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll lead things off against Garrett
The
Cole.
center fielder,
And
number
that
2.
one's in on the hands to start
Austin
the inning. It's ball 1.
Jackson.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
So 1 away
left
here with the
fielder,
bases empty.
Mitch
And up next, the
Haniger.
corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys
Now
swinging
batting,
first pitch.
the first
Now,
baseman,
one of the things you want to do,
Ryan
D-Rose, you have to try to get
Healy.
ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hubble is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
now batting, the third baseman,
He comes set.
Kyle
Here's the 0-0
Seager.
pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to... Stepping in.
leading up for the Astros, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero,
Now
that
batting,
extends his hitting
the
streak
second
to 6
baseman.
games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 8.
Man,
Brett
I feel for him, but you've got to
Hubble.
call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So digging in now, Frank Hubble. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lined into right, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still
Now
nobody
batting,
out.
center fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base
George
hit right there, but you have to hold
Ringer.
there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right
Your
there and respect
attention,
the
please.
infield and respect the line
Now
drive. I know he
pitching for
wants to get a
Seattle.
ribby for his buddy,
Number 12.
but that's the way the game's
One,
played.
Nicasio.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. 1 away. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Up next for the Astros, the designated
Astros
hitter.
designated hitter,
Shohei
Shohei Otani. He launched one over the wall
Otani.
back in the opening frame. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.